All right, those of you watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe, to comment. Our topic is how to set a signal. This is what I want us to quickly look at. It will be a short one. I want to keep it very short. Okay. So what is a signal? What is a signal? Start from there by understanding what a signal is. What is a signal? Let us start from So I want us to explore signals as a way to enter the market. The other day I was talking about different ways to enter the market. We discussed we said pick a coin, okay? Pick a coin of your choice from the category that you trade. This could be the top 100 coins, all right? Some people trade the top 50 according to your risk appetite, okay? According to your risk appetite. So this was our class that time. And we talked about a number of things. I still have the notes here with me. Yeah. We said you can enter the market, make market entries using signals, okay? You can make market entries using what? Using signals. Or you can make market entries or you can make market entries by picking a coin or indicators. So those are the three categories. So today we are looking at signals again, all right? So we said a signal is basically someone who knows how to do the analysis. They are able to do the following analysis, okay? We have these three analyses. The person can do sentimental, fundamental, technical, and they are able to signal you when they are entering the market, or they can signal you, like you hear the term signal, of an asset that is performing well at that time, okay? That has an opportunity, an asset that has an opportunity to trade. Now, a signal contains a few things that you need. It contains a few things that you need. So let me just quickly get into the practical because there is nothing theory we are going to cover today. We shall just jump straight in the practical. Let's look at an example of a signal. Okay, an example of a signal. Today, so this is a signal. This one here is a signal. This is also a signal. All right. This is a signal. So a signal looks like this. Okay. This is also a signal. I hope now we can see what signals are. Now, when a signal is sent to the group, what do you need out of it? The name here, ignore it. It's just the name of the person sending or a code, a signal code. You don't need it. Then down here, there is the pair, the trading pair. Then we have here take profit, which is TP. We have the price at which you are supposed to buy at, and we have what we call the buy-in callback, and we have the drop. Mainly, um, there are these three things. Some signals may look different. For example, there is this one is different. There is a name. There is a take profit. Now here, there is instead of current price, we notice that they are telling us to put there what we call a preset price. All right, and then we have the take profit callback and the percentage drop or the margin call drop in total. Right, and then we have this one is the same with the first one, take profit. Right, I think everything is clear. So give me a one if you have seen how a signal looks like before we get into LoyalTune now. Okay, before we get into LoyalTune. Now, this is what I advise you. It's not a financial advice, but this is what I would advise you. Your capital, as I keep saying it, and I will keep repeating it, that your capital is the biggest weapon that you have. So we want to ensure that you always have your capital. Now, not every signal that is being sent, well, the ones that I sent today, okay, you find that they are very good coins, but not every signal that you see, that you receive. Some of you, I know you were in different WhatsApp groups, some Telegram channels, and you see signals sent out together, and you just pick a signal and just get in the market. I used to do that. That was before I knew the kind of trader I am. That was before I knew what kind of coins I am meant to trade with the kind of capital that I have. That is before I knew how to manage my capital. That was then before. But after I discovered that not every coin I will trade with my capital, I started protecting my capital. This is important before I talk about you picking any signal and getting in the market. You will get in a coin that is so highly volatile that if it go down with 50%, 30%, the kind of capital you have, you will be stuck and it will be discouraging. This happens, and it happens so often in crypto. And I've spoken about it. I've spoken about market capitalization, the effect of market caps on your trades, and the importance. This is not to plant a seed of fear in you. You can't not make money if you are fearful. If you are fearful, you can't make money. But I'm letting you know so that you know yourself. At the moment, I know the kind of coins I trade and the kind of coins I don't trade. Now, for someone who say, Coach, for me, I'm just beginning. Okay? For me, I'm just beginning. How do I know the coins I'm supposed to trade and the coins I'm not supposed to trade? This is why I advise you that as a beginner, keep yourself in the top 100 coins. As you grow stamina, as you experience the business, what is going to happen? You are going to trade these coins until you start experiencing the movement of different coins. It is from there that you even create your personal watch list. It is from those coins that you have traded. You trade a coin and you see it is moving for you. It's moving. You go in it, you come out of it, you go in it, you come out of it. Basically, the coin is performing well. And that coin becomes your favorite. It is volatile. When you get in it, you move out of it, add it on your watch list. You start monitoring that coin. Do that for another coin, 3 coins, 4 coins. Before you know it, you have 20, 30 coins on your watch list, maybe 20 coins on your watch list. You basically know their prices, you know their movements. Last time it was here, it has been reaching here and it bounced back. You basically reach a point when you know those coins. You don't need to be loyal to them, but you have a favorite list. So when you see a signal sent and it is falling in your watch list, it is falling among the coins you trade, you get in. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. Now, as you grow in experience, you are going to start increasing your risk appetite. You can now increase your risk appetite, expose more of your capital. You can start exposing more of your capital in your positions. You can now start even trading highly volatile coins. And you'll be okay. Because you have understood yourself. Because the more we go down, the riskier the coins we are going to find. I told you the crypto space has more than 16 million coins. So that being said, you have better take 1.5%, 2%, 3% on your trades than going down here, hoping that you are going to get in a coin very, very volatile, that after you enter that coin, it will shoot up, and instead it shoots down. As a beginner, from experience, guys, my internet is bad today. I wonder. It keeps going on, going off, going on, going off. It keeps going on, going off. What could be the challenge? All right. So enough of that. Now let's look at how do we set our signal. So this signal has been sent to you. Okay. Today, I'm going to teach you how to create a template of your strategy so that when a signal is sent, you don't have to struggle to enter the signal. To simplify your job, what are you going to do? Come in your Loyal tool. I want you to tap for me here, down here. On your Loyal tool, you tap on My Strategy Settings. My Strategy Settings. What are we going to do here in My Strategy Setting? We are going to set your strategy. You are going to set your strategy. to keep it in, to have it in. So I'm going to delete this so that we can have a plain page. It looks like this. So you tap on add it now. When you tap on add it now, LoyalTube gives you this entire page. This page is called the trade setting page. Please write this word for me down. TS, trade setting page, trade setting page, trade setting page. This trade setting page is where we get to give instruction. It is where we get to give instructions to our robot. If you know how to set this page right, you are getting good at LoyalTube every day. Now, today I'm going to share with you a tactic, a very powerful one. Okay? A very powerful one. Now listen. Listen to me. I told you there are 5 things, 5 fingers, 5 things, 5 things that you should get good at answering. The rest comes after. 5. Okay? 5. Number 1, learn how to calculate first buying amount. This is the first instruction you should get good at giving your LoyalTube. First buying amount. Number 2, we are going to get the number of margin calls. Depending on your capital and the strategy you want to use, how many margin calls are suitable for you. All right, next, we are going to go down here on margin configurations. And then we find the default margin configurations of LoyalTube. Last time I taught you, I talked about the double up strategy. You basically use the default settings of LoyalTube. Today, I'm going to show you another strategy or another type of setting. Now, this is maturing. This is for people who are now have got experience of LoyalTube, and now we want to up our game a little bit. To up our game a little bit. To up our game a little bit. Okay? So what is our strategy and what are we going to do? So this is the thing. Keep in mind, we need to get this one. We need to get this one, first buying amount. And we also need to get this one. We also need to get the margin configurations. But today I'm going to start you from the margin configurations. Are we together? I'm going to start you from the margin configuration. I have identified a coin I want to trade. They have sent a signal, and this signal shows that the margin call drop, the margin drop is 15%. Can you see that on the signal? The margin drop is 15%. What that simply means is that the total of this is gonna be 15%. What you put here, when you add it, it should be 15%. Now, question, coach, the most common question asked, how do I get the figures to put here? If they are not the default one, all right? If they are not the default one, today we are going to upgrade a bit. If they are not the default one, how then do we calculate this? Okay? So, what you are going to do is very simple. This is one very, very simple. You are going to use ratios. You are going to use what? ratios of, let's take for example, we have the ones we call the linear ratios, which is you just put in 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, what that means is loyalty is going to multiply your first buying amount, whatever you put on your first buying amount, times 1. Okay, and then we have the exponential ratios. These ones is where you put 1, which is the first buying amount, you put 2, you put 3, you put 4, you put 8. I hope you put 1, 2, 4, 8. I don't know if someone is copying. Okay. We have 1, 1, 1. We have 1, 2. Because this is something I wanted to give you. This is a formula. How do we get those numbers? 8, and so on and so forth. And then we have 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, okay. All right. Are we still together? Oh, Alex says he's not seeing. My screen has gone off. So we are here. So let's say I want to have 5. I want to have 5 margin calls on my trade. So it means, so this is one way, the default one loyalty uses, okay? The default one loyalty uses is the exponential one, which is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. It keeps doubling, okay? But there is another one where you say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is 1, 1, 1. Okay. What this one do? The price is reducing on the percentage. However, you are not adding extra money. This one. Let me just come here on my ChatGPT, answer this question with me. I want us to look here. This is the question I asked ChatGPT. Okay. How do you easily and precisely calculate the multiple buy-in ratio and the drop to achieve the best leverage? Okay. How do you easily calculate the multiple buy-in ratio and the drop to achieve the best leverage? Sorry, the best averaging. That was supposed to be averaging. Okay. The best averaging. Let me just put it again here. And it is going to break it down for us. The best averaging to achieve the best dollar cost averaging as the market go down. Is there a calculator you can recommend? No, this one there is no. All right. Now watch what it says. You are focusing on LoyalToO's multiple buying ratio and the smart dollar cost averaging DCA during the market dip. Let's break this down and give you a precise and easy way to calculate the multiple buying ratio to maximize profit while controlling risk. Okay, so this is what it says. Step by one, how to calculate goal to create a buying plan that buys more. The goal is to create a strategy that helps us to buy more as the price drops to average the down entry. Uses your capital. The second goal is to use your capital wisely. The third goal is to avoid early market depletion, early capital depression. Remember, we want to protect your capital. This is very important. So it is at this page here where we put in the strategy that is going to enable us to not just protect our capital, but to get the best offers on the coins as the price go down. Decide the key input. This is the first thing. All right. Input number one, capital per coin. So first of all, identify how much you want to invest in a particular coin or in a trade. So let's say you have said, I have $500 or I have $1,000, but I want to trade with Z. I want to trade with 500. As an example, let's use the one it has used. Then it says, first buying amount, capital per coin, first 500. First buying amount, let's say $10. Number of margin calls 60. Drop percentage, 5% per level or per call. And then strategy, it is linear, exponential, or custom. Let us now look at choose a buy-in strategy. So this is the one we are trying to get. I'm trying to show you a formula on how to get this. Because these ones, what you put here and what you put here is what determines whether you are achieving the goal of dollar cost averaging. What I don't want is to give you calculations that when the robot is buying, when the price goes down, you are not achieving the dollar cost averaging. It is the goal. When the market go down, we want to buy more at a discounted price. We want to acquire a lot more quantities, a lot more coins at a lower price. This helps us to move out of the market fast. This protects our capital. This helps us to ensure that our capital doesn't depreciate quickly. All right? Now, LoyalToO, here, AI is telling us the ratio. There are three ways. There is one which is linear. Linear, you simply put 1, 1, 1, 1. Simple but weak in fast dropping market. It is simple, but it is weak when the market is dropping very fast. Okay. Equal DCA. So basically, what linear buying does is that you keep buying the same putting the same amount of money in the market. I don't know if someone is getting what I'm saying. And then we have the exponential, which is aggressive DCA, good for sharp dips, averages price fast, needs more capital. Are you seeing that? Can you see that? This one, it is the default for LoyalToO. LoyalToO chooses for us the exponential average dollar cost averaging. It is good when the market is moving downward fast. It is good when the market is moving downward fast. It is an aggressive DCA. Good for sharp dips when the coin suddenly go from negative, from 0% to negative 10%, negative 20%. This is a good one. So if you are trading in a highly volatile market, if the coin is volatile, you are going to need an exponential multiple buying strategy. Good for sharp dips, averages price fast. It helps you to get dollar cost averaging very fast because you are buying a lot of coins in at a discounted price because you keep doubling your previous positions. It's aggressive and it needs more capital. Aha. No wonder. This one, if you have small capital, you may not enjoy it. But then today, I am introducing you to a simple. What I want you to know is how do you come up with these ones? A simple one. The other one we have seen what Loyochu has suggested for us, which is the exponential. Okay, it's aggressive, but then we have another one, which is hybrid, which is the custom hybrid. Custom hybrid is mixture. It's 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. Not very aggressive. It is more balanced between capital efficiency and averaging it down. Give me a yes if you are still with me. If you're understanding what I'm trying to share with you here. This can get you back to the lessons I shared to the risk profiles in Loyochu. The steady, we have steady, we have radical and conservative. Now a question, coach, a question for you. If I am in a radical market, if I'm using radical, what buying multiples should I use? Should I use the custom? You can take a screenshot of this. Now, calculate the best buy-in amount. How do we then get the first buy-in amount? How do we get the first buy-in amount? After choosing which buy-in ratio are we going to use, we want now to get how much will be the best unit. Best unit is the first buy-in amount, is the best unit. So, an example, if you have chosen the hybrid, okay, so you are going to do 1 plus 1.5. You basically add these ones, add the ratios, get the total ratio, get capital, divide by total ratio. You are now going to get the first buying amount. Give me a yes if you understand. What I'm giving you is you'll be able to set your own trades. Choose which multiples do you want to use. Choose which multiples do you want to use. You can even, well, after choosing the multiples you want to use, After choosing the multiples you want to use, add them. Now get the total capital you want to use. Divide with the total ratio. What you get will be your first buying amount. This is the calculation here. $500 divided by this total here equals $28. This becomes your first buying amount. This becomes your first buying amount. That becomes your first buying amount. And here is a demonstration of how your money will be getting in the market. First buying amount, $28. Second position, there is $42. Third position, $57. Fourth position, $85. Are you seeing? If the robot went down, this one is balanced. This uses exactly 500 and buys more, the lower the price drops. The more the price drops. Plan the drop percent per call. Let's say you expect BTC to possibly drop by 30%. Then 6 margin calls, that is 5 drops per call, equals 30 total coverage. Now, the percentage drop is already provided to us in the signal. This means they're telling us this means your last buy happens at 30% below your first buy, and your average entry price is much lower. Recommended tools. Okay. Avoid using exponential ratios. Remember the exponential ratios? 1, 2, 4. If your capital is limited, avoid using exponential ratios. Don't start with big fast orders unless you are confident in a trend reversal. Don't start with big fast orders unless you are confident in the trend reversal. If you are not sure the market is going up, don't overexpose your capital. I hope that is clear. Jojo is asking, how do we get the ratios? Jojo, this is the question I asked, but we are going to ask it again. Basically, the common ratio models, are you seeing them? These are the common ratio models in mathematics, because this is mathematics. These are the common ratio models. It's either linear, exponential, or hybrid, a more balanced one. A more balanced one. Hello. The question you would ask is, how did you arrive to the custom ratios? How did you arrive to the custom ratios? The custom ratio like 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 6 isn't pulled up from the air. It's balanced strategy based on mathematical DCA logic. Remember, this is mathematics. It is based on mathematical DCA, dollar cost averaging logic. Number 2, capital efficiency. Number 3, real world behavior of crypto market. Let me break it down for you step by step. How we arrive to custom multiple buying ratios. Understanding the goal. You want your buy-in strategy to buy more as the price drop to lower the cost, the average cost. Not use all your capital too early. Recover quickly when the price bounces. Be flexible for different market conditions. Okay. Problem with linear and exponential model. Easy to set up. Averages down slowly, poor in steep dips. So they are giving you the difference. The one Loyochu has is exponential. This one here is the one we have in Loyochu. The default one, this. The default one, it's what Loyochu has. This one. That's what Loyochu has. Now we understand it is the exponential ratios. Now, mathematically, the custom model is hybrid, not too flat, not too aggressive. Building the custom ratio. We define the ratio level based on expected market dips and capital limits. Let's say you expect the market to dip up by 30%. You want to make 6 total buys. That is the first buying amount inclusive. And you want to increase the size slowly at slowly at first, then more aggressively as the price drops deeper. So here is the concept, Jojo and everybody listening. Our goal in customizing, putting our custom ratios in Loyochu, the multiple buying, is to ensure these are the goals. We want to increase the size slowly. The size of the orders, meaning the amount of coins we are collecting, slowly at first, then more aggressively as the price drops down. Here is how the logic works. Call number 1, the drop percentage ratio. Why? Now, first buying ratio, first buy, the drop, we start small, then the second is -5, that is 1.5, slightly increases, then the third margin call. Okay, wait a bit. The first margin call, it is 1%. Okay. You people get what I'm saying, or I'm confusing? Am I giving you headache now? Because me, I'm still on drug. First position, and then we have first buy in amount. First margin call. The first margin call, we start small, meaning it is 1. Okay. Then the second margin call, we bought when the market went to 5%, -5%. So we slightly increased the buy to 1.5, slightly increases the amount. And then the third margin call, it is -10, and then we double. Still cautious. Fourth margin call, 15%, slightly, a little deeper. Okay, I'm going to prepare for more bounce 63 heavy 30%. This is this heavy DCA to recover faster. Wow, wow, wow. I like this. I like this. So the robot is X. The calculation is we want to the last discount when the market has dropped. Imagine the last position, you put in small money. When the discount is big, you put in small money. You are doing the opposite. When the discount is big, that's when now you make the big order. That is what this is what they are trying to explain us here. Give me some yeses if you understand what I'm saying. When the market has made a big discount, that's when we make the big order. We put in a lot of money. So when you are setting your customized ratios, make sure you are putting these things in consideration. Not starting with aggressive 2, 4, 6. Is it 6, 8? In fact, this is 8. And then down here, you start putting 0.5. I mean, the market has made a big discount. The discount has become bigger. So it is the time when you buy more so that you bounce back faster. Oh my goodness. I'll come back and train this. I'll come back and train this because it's more like I'm doing the research with you. I'm trying to show you what I'm doing, but we are going to come back and do it together. Because when you master dollar cost averaging, this is the king of the spot market. Now, here is what it is saying. Notice the ratio grows gradually, reflecting increasing conviction as price drops. This is psychological plus mathematical mixing. Psychological and mathematical mixing. So the people who worry when the market is going down, for as long as you did a good job in the first, you have been able to identify the drop. This notice something. There is this job here. You expect the coin to go down by negative 30%. How do you know that this coin will potentially go down by this percentage? Because that percentage also determines how you set your ratios. This was supposed to be a topic on its own without adding anything else. But you know, sometimes I feel like I will handle something and I add another thing, but I end up failing to catch up with the time. This is a topic on its own. Dollar cost averaging. We ensure that the total ratio sum is manageable. That is now mathematically. All right, 1 plus 1.5 plus 2 plus 3. Okay. This gives you a controlled investment structure that gets more aggressive only when necessary. Summary. Why uses this customer rate to average down efficiently, preserves capital longer, recovers faster after the dip, adopt C to many coins and volatility level. Okay. Hey. So we come and put here. We put 1, 1.5. We put 2. We put 3. Yeah, I think that is 3. We put 3, 4. Then there is 4, 3. And then there is 4. Okay. If you are going to do all these margin calls, there is 4. And then here we put 6. Yeah, those are 6 positions. Oh, no. These are supposed to be 5 margin calls, 5. So here it's supposed to be this one. The first one here is first buying amount. This one. That is the first buying amount, 1. Okay. Then the second one, here we put, oh, sorry. Here we put 1, we put 2, we put 3, we put 4. Okay, we put 4 here. 4. And then we put 6. If our last order, we are making our last order on margin call number 6. If the price touches, so the expectation is the coin is going to drop by negative 30%. This is expectation of 30%. Give me a yes if you are still getting what I'm saying. All right? This is expectation that the coin is going to potentially drop down by 30%. Our last order is going to be made at negative 30%. Our last order is going to be made. This is the last order, order number 6, which is the 5th margin call. Do you copy? Order number 6 is the 5th margin call. We are going to put in more money at that time. I don't know if someone is getting what I'm saying. Wait, was that 1 point? That is 1.5, not G. This is 1.5, the first one. 1.5, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So the last order is the price would have dropped to negative 30%. The robot is saying this is the time when you are supposed to make the biggest order. When you last, if it touches that and it buys, you are bouncing back and you are moving out of the market because you are collecting a lot of coins when the price is cheap. So you gradually get in your money. Okay? Yeah. And this is just an example. So I will save here. We are expecting the market to go to 30%, negative 30%. That is the expectation. I'm going to discuss with you how to, now I'm going to put in here 2%. I'll take 2% example, change down here from cycle to one shot, the way it is now. Then I'll put here the name of my strategy. So this is something that first buying amount, we added this. We got capital 500 divide, capital 500 divided by total, and then the number, the amount. So get your capital. Capital divide by total ratio. It will give you the first buying amount. That is the formula. Capital divide by capital divide by capital divide by multiple buying ratio equals to first buying amount. Do you copy? Do you copy? Now another person can do this. Listen to me, listen to me. If we have identified that the coin is potentially going to drop to negative, is potentially going to drop to negative 30. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's the same thing we're going to do. Because chances are the coin might bounce back on negative, after it touches negative 4 or negative 3, it can make a retracement and it goes up. I don't know someone gets, if you are getting what I'm saying. From the first buying amount, after we entered the market, the coin came down. But before it even buys the first position, if we put negative 5% as the first position, before it even buys the first position, I'm showing you how to manipulate your loyalty so that you get money. Before it buys the first position, you notice that the coin is going to go up with positive 2%. And then it will come down. Now, this is where you become smart. You become a smart trader. How? We have identified and seen that the coin is going to potentially drop by negative 30%. Okay? We can say our first 3 purchases are going to be made within negative 5%. I don't know if someone is getting what I'm saying. Our first 3 orders, our first 4 orders, if we want to make a 5 orders, is it 5 orders? No, 6 orders. If we want to make 6 orders, one first buying amount plus 5 margin calls, those are 6 orders. If you want to place 6 orders, you can say, I am going to place my first 4 orders out of the 6 orders. I'm going to place my first 4 orders within negative 5%. I don't know if someone is getting what I'm saying. This is you being smart. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. I am going to place my first 4 orders out of the 6. I have seen that the coin is going to potentially go down by negative 30. However, if I put the margin code drops to be very big, negative 5, I will take long, my capital will take long to get in the market, and they may miss out on opportunities on the retracements the market may potentially make before it touches my first drop or my second drop. So a wise trader would say, my first 4 purchases, I am going to make them within the first 5% drop. And I will expose, let's say, 50% of my capital. So I'm going to put short drops. Kind of complicated. Let's do it practically, Jojo. We are expecting, first of all, I want you to know that if we add from the first position, from first buy in amount, there is a negative 5 here. Okay, then we have this negative 5, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. What we want to establish first is that if we add these ones, all of them together, we arrive to negative 30. This is the total discount we're expecting the market to make. Before we make a first entry, we are setting a strategy. We're expecting that the market is going to go down, or this coin will make a discount of 30%. So what are you going to do?
Instead of putting -5 on your second purchase, which is the first buying amount, -5, your third, -5, because these are big drops. The behavior of the market is that it doesn't go straight from -1 to -30. No. The behavior of the market is that it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up. Now, what you will notice is that before it goes to buy your first margin call, you find that the market has risen and you just sold your first buying amount and you missed out on that opportunity. Do you get it now, Jojo? Before the market goes down to buy you, if the drops are so big the way they are from the first one, okay? If the drops are so big, before the price drops down so that the robot can buy this position here, because this is a big drop. Before it does, just within that -5, the market will have done these retracements. And among those retracements, you may find that there is 2%, which could be your take profit. Now, a wise trader would say, I expect 30% negative, but if my total orders I'm going to make are 6, my first 4 orders are going to be made within the first 5 -%. So what am I going to do? I will reduce this one. I can say 0.5. The second one, I can say 1%. The third one, or I can say, I can do this, I can do 1%, 2%, and then I do 2%. Can you see that? So these are 4 orders. These are 4 orders. They have switched on in 5%. Because if we add this one, plus this one, plus this one, that is -5%. So the market will drop here 1%. It drops again 2%. So 1 plus 2, which is 3%, plus 2, which is 5%. Altogether, Jojo, are you understanding? It means this money here will be entered in the market within -5%. So we are going to be left with 25% to cover up. What are we going to do? Adjust our remaining 2 margin calls. We are going to adjust our remaining, the big orders now. How do we do that? You can say, I'm making the 4th order. The 5th order, I'm going to make it when the market has dropped with 10%. And the 3rd one, I'll make it with 15%. Are you seeing this? Now, what will happen? 50% of my capital, I will put it here, going up. %50 of my capital, it goes in there. These last 3 orders, I give them also 50%. They are the ones who, in case things went down, I'm bouncing back with that. I'm bouncing back when the robot. Is this making sense now, friends? Is this making sense now? So when you see the signal is showing, when you see the signal showing drop 15%, just go and calculate. This is what they are meaning. Total here. Determine how many orders you want to make. I want to make 7 orders. And then you are going to now choose. Are you going to use linear, custom, or exponential multiple buy-in ratios? And then adjust them accordingly. This is going to help you. You are maximizing profit and you have money reserved. 50% of your money is reserved for the big drops. You buy on a big discount. Okay, I hope this is clear now. If you don't make money after this one, hey, yeah. So basically, that is it. What this simply means, if the market drops down with negative 1%, the robot will enter some money. Negative 2%, it will enter some money. And if it goes up, your capital has at least you have got some money out of it. So we are going to save and okay. This is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. We have seen that the total is 17.5. If we are expecting negative 30%, I mean, if we are doing 5 orders, we are going to get capital. If I want to trade, coach, I want to trade with $100. 100 divide, but this is too small. 17.5. It works. It works. First buying amount is going to be what? $5.7. Do you copy? $5.7. Do you copy? $5.7. Coach, I want to trade with capital of $200. Just divide, and your first buying amount will be 11 point, depending on the orders you are going to make. Is this clear, guys? Is it making sense? Do we know how to calculate first buying amount? We round off to the $6. Yes, you can round off to $6, George. Do we know how to calculate first buying amount? My capital is $1,000. What is going to be my first buying amount, coach? $57. How? $57. Mama. You are going to be Muzungu. Muzungu, Muzungu. Muzungu, Muzungu. Muzungu, Muzungu. The robot just buys 2 positions. Mama. Muzungu, Muzungu. $57. If the robot buys the second position, it places the second order. Order number 2, you add in how much? $85. Order number 3, 114. You are in business. You are in business. Serious business. So according to your capital, you put there the first buying amount. So an example, $300, 17. That is $300 divided by 17.5. So first buying amount is $17. 17 point what? Just 17 is fine. $17. $17. I hope we copy now. Put here, put here. The callbacks, I just put one. So the setting is set. The strategy is set. And I'll come right here. I'll come back here on my, now the signals come, I already have my template. Okay, so all you need to come is to search, is to come and search here the name of the coin. Our coin has been, they told us to trade HBAR. So you search for HBAR. You search for HBAR. Search for HBAR. Tap in the name, tap in the coin. After you tap in the coin, tap on create and the material. I understand. Then trade setting. This one here. Tap on trade setting here. Then my template, choose a strategy. You tap on top there. And then you tap anywhere here so that your strategy can enter. First, you will see that the name of the strategy has come here. If you are using this iPhone, sometimes it won't come, so you may need to just double confirm here. You just confirm that your margin calls are the ones you set the other side, and the whole position take profit, and then you are going to put $17. That is our first buying amount. Then you save your strategy as entered the coin you want to trade. Okay. I've used a wrong word, a wrong signal, because this coin I'm already trading it. I've changed its settings. Can you imagine? Am I okay? So basically that is it. After that, you just come down and activate, and you'll be in the market. Is it hard? Because we are done. I will repeat this class tomorrow. I'm repeating this class tomorrow. Same topic. Until we all start enjoying loyalty with no abnormal floating loss. Let me see. Sorry, coach, my network was not good. I think I missed something. And how are you getting the FBA? You are dividing the capital with 17. Yes. Mama Stella, yes. We are dividing, get capital, divide capital with total multiple buying ratio. Total multiple buying ratio. You divide it with the capital. And what you get will be your first buying amount. I hope that is clear. All right, you can find the replay of this on YouTube. Go and search Coach Ashraf, no space, and you'll find the replay. You can also share it with others. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Let me wish you a good night. We meet tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Tomorrow we are going to talk about team building in the morning, and then I will come back with this topic in the evening at 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m. I will repeat this class. Make sure you connect, and then we shall also talk about how do you yourself get the drop. Okay, how do you get the drop? How do you get the drop? Yes, how do you get the drop? We'll talk about that, and then I'll repeat this one as well. Tomorrow in the evening, in the morning, we talk about team building. If you want to build a team, you want to become a V2, if you want to be a V2, make sure the morning class, you don't miss it.
We'll be sharing insights, tips on how to do it massively. Oh my goodness. I have remembered that tomorrow is a Thursday. So being a Thursday, we are going to have Dr. Julius Kabanda's evening presentation, which is, I think, a powerful class. It has a lot of people, so you can take time to invite your friends to be part of it. It will be very inspirational. V6 Julius will be sharing his story, okay? And I want to believe that Thursday, yes, Mama Maria, thanks. I've just remembered that tomorrow is a Thursday as well, okay? So tomorrow is a Thursday. It's a presentation day. Invite everybody you know. Invite every single person you know. Let us meet. Let us have a blast, okay? So thank you so much. God bless you. I will repeat this class on Friday morning, the one I've done today, okay? So thank you. You can do a replay and just revisit whatever you missed. Let me wish you a good night. We meet up tomorrow, and bye-bye, everybody.